I've joined the Education Ministry last year, and over the last 6-7 months, I've had lots of conversations with my colleagues, with educators, with parents, and with the wider community. And over the next year and beyond, we are looking at a number of areas. Not exhaustive, but first, we are looking at social mixing in our schools to better empower our children in terms of a more diverse environment. Second, we'll be launching education conversations under the Forward Singapore umbrella to address the arms race that you see in high-stakes exams. And of course, we'll also look at the CCE refresh and the CCA refresh, because all those are parts of holistic education, along with the DSA pathway that doesn't just measure academic achievements, but also other talents and strengths. Next, we are looking at the smoothening the pathway between preschool to primary school, as I mentioned last year. We're also looking at strengthening and refreshing our approach to bilingualism in our schools and the community, so that our families, including parents who are more comfortable speaking English, see the importance and value of bilingualism in terms of their centeredness as Singaporean, in terms of their link to their cultural roots, in practical daily use, as well as in a more fragmented world where our bilingual capability is a strength to different regions and parts of the world. With the advent of AI being both a disruptor and enabler, we also plan to roll out an AI in education framework for our mainstream schools, SPED schools, and our institutes of higher learning that will provide that frame for the whole range of AI pursuits to empower and not to disable learning. We want to, of course, support our teachers. The Reimagining the Teaching Profession Task Force, which rolled out recommendations in 2024, many of these measures have been implemented, but we continue to roll them out, including recruiting more than 1,300 teachers last year compared to 950 the year before in 2024, and we'll keep up the tempo of teacher recruitment, bringing in good people who want to come into the profession. It's important that in our schools, education remains an important social leveler. And so under the ambit of Comlink, our schools will further strengthen, and not just our schools, but our institutes of higher learning will further strengthen their collaboration and coordination with the social services like SSOs, family service centers, and community groups and SSAs in order to better support children and students from low-income families facing interlocking and complex challenges. The number of children with autism and intellectual disability has been on the rise, and more of them are applying to our SPED schools. And so even though we had launched new SPED schools between 2022 to 2024, supporting students with autism and intellectual disability, we are planning to ramp up capacity of SPED places, and we'll announce more in due course. We commenced a comprehensive action review on bullying last year, and in the second quarter of this year, we will be able to share with Singaporeans the recommendations and the measures that we'll be implementing. This include providing more resources to our schools. Some examples have been given by suggestions given by parents and teachers and students, giving more resources, providing more support for restorative and therapeutic practice, strengthening values education through real-life scenarios as well as role-playing, and of course strengthening the school-home partnership so that our teachers and parents have that strong support for each other. And then of course lifelong learning is an important part of an education journey. Last year, PM announced that under the Skills Future Level Up program, we want to not just support mid-career older Singaporeans who want to do a more long-form program to refresh their skills. We also want to support those who are doing that on a part-time basis. So starting from 1st of March this year, we will extend the training allowance for mid-career older Singaporeans who are doing long-form training but who are working part-time. So these are the various things that we are working on in the short, medium and long term.